What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And before I start, I want to give a shout out to Mumia Obsidian Ali, the father of the Black Manosphere 2.0 generation. I want all the brothers to buy his book, The Book of Obsidian, a manual for the 21st century Black American gentleman, the Kindle edition. Guys, I want you guys to go buy it. I'm buying it, right? And support our brother, right? I want 1,000 brothers to buy his book. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. Check it out. Support our godfather of the Black Manosphere. You would not have all of the guys you have here today. The Kevin Samuels of the world, me, Donovan Sharp, Alan Roger Curry. All the guys have come through either me or him. And he is the brainchild of our generation. So we should support our guy, our leader, okay, of the 2.0, Obsidian Ali. All right, check out his first comment pinned at the top and buy the book. Support our brother. If it wasn't for him, the Black Manosphere would not be what it is today. So support our brothers. Guys, I want to talk about Tyrese. Tyrese is an interesting person, okay? Now, Tyrese, I believe, has a lot of effeminate qualities in him. But Tyrese is what I would say, he's a hard worker. He is a self-made man. Like many black men in private businesses, many black men who've come from nothing. I know a lot of entrepreneurs become self-made, but when an African American does it from poverty, it's always a great story. Tyrese is just that. He willed his way to success. Okay? Now, his wife last week, I did a show about that, Samantha Lee Gibson, said that she would never tell a woman to date a celebrity or a movie star. And the reason why that is because they have too many options. Black men like Tyrese have too many options, okay? And the reality of it is, it's true, because while Samantha Lee Gibson is getting older and now will never be able to get a man like Tyrese again, Tyrese is right back off the market. He dumped her, okay? He was at the NBA All-Star game, and he was with this nice looking lady called Zelie Timothy, right? And see, here's why a lot of sisters or black women are afraid of black men with options. Because what's going to happen is, one leaves, the next one comes, all right? This is why a lot of sisters out there don't like to date black men who are doing very well. Don't like to date a lot of black men with a lot of confidence. There's a reason why a lot of black women like to date. I mean, some at least were dating Pookies and Ray Rays and guys like that. The reason why is because those guys need them. They're likely to stay around. You know, what they can get is the physical attributes. They can get the good, the good booty clapping sounds, please. They can get that. But one of the reasons that a lot of sisters are afraid to date guys like a Tyrese, are afraid to date guys that are lawyers and doctors, because they're gonna have competition in the market and they can easily be let go. And one of the reasons why they can easily be let go is because a lot of times a lot of women don't have anything to add. Even there are women that are married that just don't have much to add. See, there's a lot of people that want to understand why sisters date Pookies and Ray Rays. Oh, because no. There's a reason. Because once they find out that a black man has options and he can do certain things and he has his own infrastructure and he doesn't need them and his systems work, they are intimidated by that. Black women a lot of times can be intimidated. Not all of them, but they certainly can be intimidated by black men who have things going for them. And a guy like Tyrese Gibson, although I believe he has effeminate behaviors, he's emotional a lot of times, he can replace Samantha Lee at any given time because he's spoiled. He has options. He's worked hard for himself. He keeps himself together. He keeps himself a hot commodity. He keeps people talking about him. He keeps himself in the limelight. See, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't, because see, if he wasn't like that, she would still leave him. I mean, if he wasn't, yeah, he would be a normal guy. She wouldn't want that. But then, because he's too high value, she's telling other women not to do that. So then what do you want? See, either you're going to be the guy that you're going to be the kind of woman that he wants you to be, or you're going to be alone. See, that's another thing too. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? And if you ask women what they're looking for, damned if you do, damned if they don't. If you're a guy that doesn't have enough going on, they don't want you. If you're a guy that is having too much going on, they're going to complain about that. If you're a guy that's in the middle, they'll be wondering why you're not more of this or more less than that. See, the thing about it is, forget what they want. It's about what you want. And the scenario is, if you're not going to be the kind of woman that I need you to be, then you're out. That's the main idea of all of this. All right? And Samantha Lee is out. He put her out. You don't want to do what you're supposed to do? Out. Yes, I'm spoiled. Yes, I deserve everything because there's plenty of women that want to do all these things to me. You don't want to do it? Out. And the thing is, a lot of sisters, and I know Samantha Lee Gibson is not necessarily black, but I can tell you one thing, she does sound it. She's been raised around it. A lot of black women in America are not used to black men having this kind of power or authority over their own lives. What a lot of black women are used to are black men accepting anything. And see, that is slowly starting to change in the world today. Black men are not going to sit back and sit around and take orders as much as they used to anymore. As black men get more options, more availability, more income, more of a network, more ways to do things, then here's how the tables are going to turn. And a lot of women are afraid of that because you already see it in the dating market. A lot of black men are marrying interracially. A lot of black men are going out of the country. And women see these shifts in the demographics, so they're afraid. Then if you give this same guy money to compete or at least be somewhat on the same level of autonomy as white men, then it's over. And you're seeing black men not, of course, coming to that same level. We know that's not the truth. But black men don't have to be at that same level. They can be 60% of that level. They can get to 70% of that level. And that's enough to make women scared. Because a man that has what he's doing, a woman can always get with his program. But a man is never going to get with your program. That's high value. Men don't get with women programs. Women get with men's programs. And if you don't like it, there's the door. The reason why I can tell you that is because somebody's coming behind that door. I might love you, may like you, may think you're very beautiful. Don't do what you're supposed to do. I'm not going to keep telling you what you need to do. If that's the case, then you need to go do something else. Because it's my way. It's my rules. And see, Tyrese is that. He's at least man enough to do that. Now, he don't need to marry nobody else anymore because he can't take it. But the thing about it is this, he's at least man enough to say, you don't want to do what you want to do, you're too entitled, I'll get rid of you. Does have some effeminate ways and emotionalism, stuff like that. I get it. But more black men are becoming like Tyrese, and more women are becoming scared. They're becoming afraid. And let me tell women who are watching this video, listen to this video, you should be very afraid of these black men having options. And it's not being rude, it's just that a lot of black men are not going to look at it from your vantage point. It's always been about what women want. It's always been about building the women up in the black community. It's not going to be like that anymore. What it's about now is black men putting themselves first. And if you're not going to put yourself first, then we're wasting your time. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts, guys. First comment pinned to the top. Buy all my stuff. Check out the Patreon. Support me there. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all time high. I'm